In the 2.5 years since they became king and queen, Charles and Camilla have clocked up 6 state visits, including this one to Italy, which began this afternoon. But never have they done so at a time of such fractured global relations. It is ultimately the British government which decides how and where to deploy the so-called soft diplomatic power of the royal family, and choosing the EU's third largest economy was no mistake. An hour's drive north of Rome, in the olive groves around Lazio, you can see why Italians might give this week's royal delivery from the UK more attention than they ordinarily would.
And your family name?
Re. It means king.
The olive oil exporter we spoke to today,
So, first of all, the smell.
happens to be called Mr. King in English. But for every 5 bottles of extra virgin olive oil which goes through Signore's machine, 1 goes to the United States. After Donald Trump's tariffs on EU exports, each bottle is now 20% more expensive for American consumers.
So a bottle that costs $10 will now be $12.
Yes, we are afraid. We are now watching what is happening because arrived this storm, and we are at the moment we have not clear what will be happen.
So if the tariffs are a storm cloud, is the King and Queen's visit a silver lining?
We hope that they help also new commercial power and
Perhaps more trade, even in olive oil.
even in olive oil.
The British government has high hopes for this royal visit.
Their Majesties will do something intangible but priceless. Their visit will strengthen the closeness between our nations in a way that only they can.
It is a time when Britain needs as many allies and trading partners like Italy as it can get. Now the one in America has become so unreliable.
Now, it should be clear there is a trade element to every state's visit, as well as the cultural ties and those people-to-people links that the King and Queen are so good at. But it does feel on this one that it's even more important when you look at the situation on the world stage right now. Now, that the King will meet the head of state here, the President, as well as the Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni. They're having a state banquet in his honour. And actually, Italy's taken this very seriously as well. They put up 2 F-35 jets to accompany the King and Queen into Rome today. Remember, Italy's also facing 20% tariffs. They too need allies and trading partners.
Okay, Chris, in Rome, thank you.